The Musk Ox farm, located close to Palmer, was a high priority to visit, as I had just seen a herd of musk ox up on the north slope a couple of weeks earlier. The display had a good mount of a musk ox and how they got started in Palmer. Other areas they tried were inaccessible to the public and was very difficult to manage the logistics of feed and other essentials. Musk ox were wiped out in the late 1890s in Alaska and were reintroduced in later years. Although generally found in the subarctic regions where they remain throughout the year, their numbers have increased to about 4,500 in Alaska, and the hunting is strictly controlled by the Alaska Fish and Game. Both males and females have horns, are up to 5 feet at the shoulders, weigh from 400 to 900 pounds. Their lifespan is from 12 to 20 years depending on predators, and they can run up to 35 miles an hour. They have a mix of thick black, brown, and gray hair almost reaching the ground, with a very fine wool close to the skin. They like the moist, wet areas in the summer where more grass grows, but move to the higher elevations in the winter to avoid the snow. When threatened by predators, the bulls and cows form an impenetrable circle with the calves in the center. Only when a wolf pack can separate a calf or a weak adult do the wolves win. During the rut, the bulls back off about 50 yards apart and run at each other at full speed, clashing up to 20 times before one gives up and walks away. A sound heard a mile away on a quiet day and equal to a car crashing into a solid wall at 17 miles an hour. Their horns are 4 inches thick, with another 3 inches of bone under the horns. Primary musk ox populations are located in Canada, Greenland, and Russia. We were able to walk around, and Bev fed one grass, but no one really petted these apparent gentle animals. There is something about the musk ox that really intrigues me. I would have loved to get in a pasture up close to one. On our trip to Prudhoe Bay, we saw 10 adults and 4 calves grazing in a low area around some water. The musk ox numbers reported by the Alaska Fish and Game for the North Slope is possibly around 1,000. Most are on the islands or Stewart Peninsula. I was able to get within about 25 yards of this musk ox. Later, research revealed he could run 35 miles an hour, so this became my best experience. He liked the grass, and I quietly walked away. Funds to support this farm is generated from visitor fees and donations, a very worthy group making it possible to see the musk ox close to a major population area, as the musk ox natural habitat is the northern, cold, isolated tundra lands. If you are in this area, a visit to the farm is rewarding, or maybe a donation is in order.